Hello everyone, this is Sujay Datta. We will be discussing the concepts of ratios. So what's a ratio? Say you have three things A, B and C. Say A, B and C. Values are say 24, 16 and 8. So now you can see that there is something common in all of them, right? So if you take the HCF, okay, or the greatest common divisor, GCD or HCF, that is in this case 8. So if I divide throughout by 8, I am going to get 3, 2 and 1. So what you have got, the lowest form of the numbers, this becomes the ratio of A, B and C. So what is basically a ratio? You find out the HCF. Throughout you reduce by that number, whatever is left over, that's your ratio. But if I now tell you that, okay, the ratio is 3:2:1 and I ask you what are the values, then you can't answer because you don't know what was divided. It might be that 10 was divided, so the actual values could be 30, 20 and 10. It might be that nothing was divided, only 1 was divided and the values are actually 3 and 2 and 1. Or it might be 24, 16 and 8, we have no idea. So what we do is, whenever a ratio is there, we take a variable 3x, 2x, x. Now in the question there will be some other information that is given, and using that information we will try to find out what is x. So the strategy for solving basic strategy of solving any ratio equation is, whenever a ratio is there, take a variable. Don't take 3x, 2y, z like that, okay? Take the same variable for the same ratio. So same ratio, you will use only one variable, same variable throughout. But if there are different ratios, you must use different variables. Because the variable that you cancel out in one ratio might not be the same variable that you cancel out in the other. So let's try out a question and see how we apply this. So here it's given, A is to B is given, P is to Q is given. They're asking what is A plus P and B plus Q. So the steps would be A equal to 2x, B equal to 3x, P equal to 4y, you cannot take x again, Q equal to 5y. So when I try to figure this out, A plus P, so that is 2x plus 4y over B plus Q, so that's 3x plus 5y. When you have just two terms, you can just write it as a fraction. It's the same idea. What's the value of this? We can't answer because there is no information about x or y. Now the second part of this gives you some additional information and then asks you the same question. So let us use this. A is to P. What is A? 2x. What is P here? 4y. 2x over 4y is 2:1. So x is 4y. Okay, we have got x equals 4y. Now once we know this, we'll plug in. So 2x will now become 4y into 2 because x is 4y plus 4y over 3x, 3 times 4y plus 5y. And this now becomes 8 plus 4, 12y over 12 plus 5, 17y. Y is gone, 12:17. And now we have the answer. So I hope this approach is clear. Thanks for watching.